Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I am coming back at you with another miniature review. This time it's of the offensive miniatures. I'm going to tell you right off the top that I really like these miniatures. I think they are top-notch. So let's take a look at what's in this box so I can show you what these figures kind of look like. These are my British paratroopers. This is one of their starter sets or their bundles, as you would. This is the British paratrooper bundle. Let's take a look here. It says British Paras 36 figures. Okay, so let's take a look at these figures. We're gonna save the specialty ones for the end. I'm going to break open these two. I'm not going to show you every single model. Because there's 36 of them, that would take all day. But I will show you a selection of models so that you can formulate your own opinion about how good these figures are. Now this is section 2, squad 2 if you'd like, of the Paras. There's a lot of mold release on offensive miniatures, which I don't mind because I wash my models with soap and water anyway. But if you get these miniatures, make sure that you wash them because of the excessive mold release. What's good about that is I've noticed that with the mold release, there's very little mold lines or flash on these models. All right, let's take a look at this guy. Ignore my hand. Look at the detail on this guy's rifle, on his helmet. You know, I'm covering the figure. His canteen and kit. He looks German as hell. It says 10 British Paras. All right, so this is part of the set that I bought, which it says it's the 10 British Paras section. But when we look at these models, we can see, that they're not British. These are Germans. Look at that German gas canister. And his the helmet, and he's carrying an MP40, and he's got the MP40 magazines. He's got the soft cap. Yeah, it's a beautiful model. Don't get me wrong. The molding is great. I love it. I'm gonna paint him up. He's got a little smock on him as well. Look at this guy. That's German. German. But take a look at the details. That guy looks really good. Okay. It obviously was mislabeled, and whoever packaged this box saw the label as British Paras Section 2 and thought they were loading they're not looking at every single model. I get that. Mistakes happen. So guess what? This is going to be, there's going to be a follow-up video because I'm going to report my discrepancy here with the company, and we'll see what kind of resolution they provide. This is great because I judge companies not only on the quality of their figures, which these obviously have really good quality, but also on their customer service. Okay, this guy. He's got an MG. So this is a really good squad. I mean, it's a fully fleshed out squad, it looks like. Mostly rifles, guys just running around. You know, just a normal stuff. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of gear on him. He's carrying a load. Okay. Okay, so we don't need to look at all of those models. Okay, now this second section is British Para Section 1. So let's take a look at these guys. Just as a casual glance, they do look British. That's good. All right, we got a guy with a beret. You know, what's more British than that? Come on, focus. What the hell? Got his little Sten gun. He's got his helmet on his back hip. He's got his big backpack. He's got that little thing right there. Obviously the squad leader, probably. There's another one with a Sten and a beret. Yelling. Look at that mouth. Look at the mouth on that guy. These models are excellent models. I will probably be doing quite a bit of business with these guys. I'm doing all the berets first, I've noticed. That guy's yelling too. That mouth, man. Whoa, look at him. He's like, whoa. He's got a big mustache on him too. Okay. Okay, and of course they got that jump smock on. Now there's a guy here that's prone. There's an extra arm here for somebody. Okay, I don't know what that's for. Probably this guy that's missing an arm, laying prone. I bet you he is going to help reload this guy, because this guy has a Bren gun. Now that Bren gun's got a lot of flash on it, but that's okay. Let's take a look at this guy. He looked kind of inspiring. Look at the detail on these guys. Or don't. There it is. Oop, little piece of flash right there. That's not that much. He's got a bandolier of ammunition around his neck. Chin strap. Okay. This guy's missing an arm. His arm got blown off. No, that's he's pointing, so he's probably the officer. Yeah, those British guys look really good. Let me bag them up. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, now we're going to go into the next little pack. I think this is a heavy weapons team. Let's take a look. It looks like a heavy machine gun and a 3-inch mortar. Heavy machine gun, 3-inch mortar. Looks like there's going to be a crew of 3 for each. That's pretty good. Okay. Mortar legs. Mortar. Perfect. And then okay, this looks like a water. That's the water for the radiator on the machine gun, because it's water cooled. There's a ammo box with ammo. There's a mortar round. Okay, that's interesting. I'm looking for the tripod. Okay, that's an extra ammo box. This is all flash here. Okay. This machine gunner is sitting up pretty high, right? He's sitting up pretty high. That machine gun is going to go right between his legs. Like that. It looks like he's got his tripod backwards. He's got one leg to the rear and two legs to the front. Yeah, that's the way it looks. It looks like it's molded back. Did the British set it up that way? I thought they had their standard two in the rear, one in the front, but I could be wrong. Or he's just firing to the rear. I don't know. This guy's laying down. Looks like he might be feeding ammunition. So I'll be putting like an ammo box in his hand and feeding. That's kind of interesting. There's a guy here with his binoculars. He could go with either team. Then there's this guy with a mortar round in his hand. He's obviously a mortarman. Obviously. Okay. This guy's got a mortar round. He's obviously a mortarman. And he's got stuff at his feet. Okay, extra mortar rounds. And then this guy got his hands over his ear, and he's got his hand up like he's getting ready to tell the guy to go ahead and drop the round. So he's obviously the mortarman as well. All right, my only concern with this package is the tripod. I don't know if it's supposed to be backwards like that. I'm gonna have to do a little research. Maybe they're correct. Maybe they fired it in both directions. Also, I don't know if you know this, but I don't know if I mentioned this already, but Offensive Miniatures prides themselves in, or at least they say this on their website, they pride themselves in making their models true scale, which means nothing is exaggerated, no extra bulky legs or heads or arms or weapons or anything like that. Everything is the scale it's supposed to be. So at this scale, 28 millimeters, some things are going to be kind of thin. But, okay, these look like they're going to be pretty cool. Let's take a look at this. This looks like Piats, right? Support 2 Piat and 2 millimeter mortar. Or 2-inch mortar, okay. So, where is he at? This guy. Two-inch mortar. Beautiful. This guy looks like he would be firing a Piat from the prone position. Absolutely. Yep. Firing the Piat from the prone position. He's got a little Piat ammo next to him. This guy has got a Piat and he's redeploying. Okay. This guy is going to be carrying Piat ammo, obviously, redeploying with him. So, two-man team, Piat. Two-man team, mortar. All right, this guy's his little ammo bearer loader. He's got a mortar round in his hand. And then this is a guy missing an arm. Hang on. Because I got two arms. Got one firing, one walking. They're both right arms. Okay. Okay, that is a left arm. Oh my gosh, that's a left arm. And both of these guys are missing their right arm. Right arm, left arm. Both on a walking guy. What about this guy who's laying down? He needs an arm. Okay, so we're noticing that Offensive has a little bit of a quality control issue. Not that their figures are bad, because their figures are awesome. It's that they're not including... Oh, now, I haven't opened up the last bag, so it might have the arm in there. If not, that's just one more thing I'm going to have to send in on my email. And I will get back with you once I get that resolved. Or, you know, I'll tell you how they go ahead and resolve it. Okay, and the last one is their command element. There's only a few figures in here. That's good. How many? Ooh, yikes. That's a lot of flashage. Okay. That's a Sten gun. This magazine sticking out the side. Huge magazine pouch on his chest. That's awesome. He's ready to go. He's ready to hold Arnhem Bridge. Okay. Got this guy with a pistoli, the Webley. This could be Urquhart. Could be. If I wanted a... Yeah, look at that revolver. This guy looks like a radio dude, radio guy that obviously got his radio on his chest. Whoa, come on now. Oh, this one doesn't want to focus. Okay, there we go. Radio on his chest, Sten gun, headphones. He's carrying his back. Maybe it's a two-part radio because I see headphones coming out of his backpack, but then he's got this box on his chest. Interesting. Love it, love it. And then this guy is just a runner. And it looks like he's running. Low-ranking officer, or an officer that preferred to use a rifle, or maybe he's just a runner. So that was the British Paras. One of the packs was German. I'm going to have to get that resolved. One of the arms was a left arm when it should have been a right arm. I'm going to have to get that resolved as well. Other than that, I like the quality of these figures. The models are really good. The price is reasonable. Shipping time didn't take that long from the UK to the US. It was actually not bad at all. And yeah, I look forward to ordering more miniatures from this company. But before I do that, I want to see how they resolve this issue. And I'll get back with you with another video on their resolution. All right. Got one more video from Offensive. And it's the American Paras. Come back and check that out.